Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another edition of Foodie Fridays. This is a special Foodie Fridays because this is a viewer's choice Foodie Fridays that y'all selected on YouTube's poll that I put on the little community tab. I put a survey up there on which recipe you would like to see for this week, and this recipe won, and this is the Crockpot chicken parmesan. This recipe, guys, I was super skeptical about. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but after making this tasted restaurant quality in my opinion, and it's definitely one that I'm gonna be putting in the every other week rotation. So that really sets it high on the bar for me because not every recipe that I try makes it in the every other week rotation for sure. Everybody raved about this. My mother-in-law, my husband, none of the kids ate it. They're super picky, especially when it comes to chicken, but we love this. So I highly recommend it. So let me tell you what you need for this recipe. And oh, by the way, the cheesecake dump cake, the strawberry cheesecake dump cake came in second place, and I will be making it on the channel, so y'all do not fret. So many of y'all are like, please, please. Yes, it will be coming. So the first thing you're going to need is some chicken strips. And yes, you're going to be getting some frozen chicken strips, but it's got to be the kind that says no fillers, no preservatives. It's got to be this Tyson. It was 100% natural chicken. I checked all the ingredients, and it's the southern breast tenderloins. These were great because they had some like pepper in the seasoning, so they gave it a little kick. I recommend these. They were a pure white chicken. They worked great. So it was hard finding that because everything has a filler. So make sure to check for that on your bag. So you're going to need a bag of those. I have the recipe. The original recipe will be linked down below, but I did make some adjustments as always. You're going to need a can of petite diced tomatoes, a can of tomato paste. You're going to need some garlic. I just went ahead and used this garlic from the Dollar Tree that's already minced, some oregano, some basil, salt and pepper, and some sliced mozzarella cheese. And the little twist on this one was some light brown sugar. Now, the original recipe called for a lot. It called for like half a cup. I just put 2 tablespoons because I didn't want it sweet, and that's what she said. It would come out really sweet. I wanted it more as like a restaurant quality chicken parm, and with the 2 tablespoons of the light brown sugar, it definitely tasted just like traditional Parmesan chicken. So if you don't want it sweet, don't go off the original recipe. Use the 2 tablespoons like I did. So those are all the ingredients you need, guys. This is one of the probably the easiest recipes I've ever made too, and the most flavorful. So that's all you need. So let's get into what we're going to put in our crock pot and show you how easy this recipe really is. All right, y'all. So everything's going to go in the crock pot, everything except for your chicken tenderloins and your mozzarella cheese. You're going to save that for later. Now, the original recipe called for a bunch of different times you can put this on. I put mine on high for 4 hours just because I work all day. I work 8 hours and I don't get home until almost 10 hours after I leave. But you're going to see in a few minutes that I definitely needed the crock pot liners, which I looked for them at Walmart and they were sold out, but I wish I would have had them because this thing was a nightmare to clean up afterwards. So just FYI, use a crock pot liner because it will save you, because if you cook it, if you're not home to cook, it's going to burn up on the sides because this is just the sauce. So if it cooks a long time, it's going to get black on the sides, which it didn't matter as far as the taste goes, but as far as cleanup goes, it will save you a lot of time. So I'm adding all the ingredients here except for the chicken breast tenderloins and the mozzarella cheese. Stir it all up and you're good to go. I put mine on high for 4 hours, but if I were home, I would put it on high probably 2 to 3 hours. So as you can see, I am showing you the burnt edges here. And when I first opened, I was like, oh gosh, it's going to be bad. And I was showing you my fingers, telling you that I would probably do 3 hours instead of 4. I'm going to go ahead and put my chicken tenderloins on top here. I'm just scraping it off to make sure I don't get the black on there, which it did not matter at all as far as the taste, guys. It tasted awesome. So put your chicken breast in here the last hour. So I wasn't home for the last hour, so I just added an additional hour and it worked out great. But if you're cooking it on high for like 4 hours, on the third hour, go ahead and add your chicken breasts and they'll go ahead and cook up. So I went ahead and put them in here. I covered them up with the sauce to give it some moisture to kind of cook them down, and it worked out great. So exactly what I did worked perfectly. The last 15 minutes before your hour is up, you want to add your mozzarella cheese. So I went ahead and put my mozzarella cheese on here, put the lid back on, let it steam up and get ooey and gooey. All right, y'all, so this is the plated product. I've got my chicken parm. I went ahead and served mine with Caesar salad, and I get so many requests for the Caesar salad, and it is so simple. It is just already prepackaged romaine lettuce. I add some shredded romano or Parmesan cheese to it, some bagged bacon, the real bacon bits, and some Caesar dressing, and toss it. It is awesome. If you're doing this for a gathering for the salad, I always like to add some cooked chicken breast, and it is just the bomb. So I put that on the side, and Waylon ate the salad and not the chicken parm. I mean, what kid does that? Way. So I've got my chicken parm and I've got some breadsticks. It was delicious, as you're going to see in this next pic here. As always, usually I devour my plate because by the end of the day from working all day, I am starving and I eat everything, but it was delicious. Like I told y'all before, so many compliments from the fam, and it's definitely going in our weekly rotation. Y'all were talking how y'all love chicken Parmesan, but you're just stressed on how to make it or didn't know how to make it or it took too long to make. I'm telling y'all, this is the way to go in the crock pot. This was literally one of the easiest recipes I've ever done. I was skeptical about those frozen chicken breasts, but I'm telling y'all, it tasted just like restaurant quality. You're not going to be upset. Definitely give this baby a try. Y'all give this video a thumbs up if you're loving the Foodie Fridays and you enjoyed this viewer's choice video. I'm probably going to do a poll every once in a while to do a viewer's choice. I thought that was lots of fun, and I was eager to see which recipe that y'all tried. So that was really fun for me. Y'all smash that subscribe button if you're not with me already, because I usually do a Foodie Fridays every single week here on the channel. And if you need some recipe inspiration, I am here to do that for you guys. Love you guys so much. Y'all have a great Friday, TGIF, yes, and a great weekend. And I will see you in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.